So
Yeah.
tell the listeners, give the listeners a few ideas of how they could, have more gratitude in their life. Because I know in my workshop, that's one of the practices that I start the very first night of the workshop is I have the ladies begin to start a grateful journal. Hmm.
Absolutely. You start with the smallest kind of things. One of my favorite things to start with is an orange. You see this orange here? Well, you know, you know how the fruit are green because before they're ready for us, they're camouflaged in with the leaves. They're being protected so that they're not all eaten up before we get to them, right? So they're being protected, and then they become the most beautiful, brightest color when they're ready for us. They're calling to us, we're ready. So they're beautiful to look at. They smell beautiful. And then they have this individual wrap. They're individually packaged, the fruit. They're like perfect size to eat. And then we take off the wrapping, and all that sweet juiciness is protected for months for us. The orange that you eat was made specifically for you with with infinite loving kindness, infinite intelligence. It's amazing because at the end when you're finished with the orange, you're left with these seeds. They're like eternal seeds because they become so many more trees and then so many more oranges. They're designed that way. They're designed to go back into the earth
Hmm.
and just keep multiplying. So you see, like even a tiny orange, which we could overlook and take for granted, has so much love packed into it for you. And that's just one tiny gift. Think of all the zillions of gifts in this world, the natural all the natural presents that are right out there for us to enjoy, and including our bodies, all the parts of your body that are working right now,
Hmm.
all the diseases you don't have.
Yes.
It's once we do this, like if you travel on a road that never has been traveled on, it's very weird and it's hard and gravelly and hard to get through. But once you make those grooves, you've created these gratitude pathways, and it becomes less and less awkward.
Yep.
And you keep traveling it, like you said. And at first you feel weird being grateful for an orange, and then you expand it to all the different things in your life that you could be grateful for. Anybody listening to the podcast, it means you have ears, you have eyes that are working. If you could see us, it's you have so much to be grateful for. So, and even the fact that who's listening right now is a person that wants to grow and get better. That's such a wonderful place to be. So, there's always what to be grateful for, and you just keep practicing it because thank God we all have neuroplasticity. We can change our brains
Hmm.
and create gratitude brains with more neural pathways, and then it travels faster, and like you said, you become grateful much more easily.
Yeah, it just becomes
uh,
really a lifestyle. And
yes, exactly.
and what we tell the ladies in the workshop to start doing is every morning start with just one thing you're grateful for,
Yes,
and then do that again at the end of the night.
yes,
Even do a reflection on the day and write down your wins. Those are just
yes.
really simple. And I know there were days in my life in the beginning of my healing journey when I didn't feel like I could be grateful for anything.
Right.
Nothing. So, I remember one day just being grateful that I could brush my teeth.
Yes.
It really felt that bad. But that's a
Yes.
little spark. The fact that I was grateful that I was able to brush my teeth was started a little
Yes.
spark. That's all it
Yes.
takes.
Exactly. At my lowest point, there was a tree, a beautiful tree, and I just cling to that tree.
Mm.
There is still beauty in the world. I see it. You know, everybody's deserted me. Everything is terrible right now. But there's this tree. I see its beauty. That's you can get to this point and just find something
Hmm.
that
Yeah,
that keeps you going.
definitely.